All right, so, um, cooking. Um, cooking. Pepperoni goes with just about everything that it can be imagined to go with. Um, and if you think I'm wrong, I just had a Caesar salad that didn't have pepperoni in it initially. And so, upon deciding, my dog came in again. Upon deciding to put pepperoni in it, it went from a good Caesar salad to a fucking amazing Caesar salad. So, if you want to know the real occult secret to cooking, use pepperoni. Also, there is a book called Bomb Ass Recipes that has a great bunch of recipes for the American terrorist. I don't know. I got this book right here. This is I haven't started reading it yet. I have others to finish first. Oh, cool, it's kind of destroyed. That's great. Well, who cares? Called A Short History of Decay. My dog's sniffing around, probably because it reeks like weed in here now because of these gummies that I found. Which is great. Finished this notebook. Working on writing the Green Day thing. Okay, no, you're not getting those. Stop. Yeah, I finished this notebook, and, like, it's kind of funny, because I can see in it where it went from just the negative extreme of neuroticism for neurotic nihilism. And I am saying neuroticism because that is the correct word for it. I had someone try and say otherwise to me. Neurotic is the correct word because it's not psychosis. Now, there is psychoneurosis, but it, again, is not psychosis. There's a difference between those and its levels of difference, because psychosis is more so there is, I guess, more of an underlying cause, and it's less psychosomatic, though I do doubt as to whether what goes on with my head is psychosomatic or not, because it's so unpredictable and of the moment that, but with that, I don't, neurotic is the right word. That's the point. And if you want to argue with me, here's the dictionary for where you can find the definition of neurotic. Yeah. And I would trust that. That's where I got at least one of the current ones I'm using on it. Not to say that I couldn't just change the definition of the word at my leisure. I mean, Ayn Rand did it for the virtue of selfishness with the word selfishness. Like, she selfishly made up a completely new definition of selfish just for her. Can you imagine something more selfish? Which, I think that's one of the dumber criticisms of Rand. Because that's not to say there's not invalid criticisms of Rand. I mean, a whole shit ton of neurotic nihilism is a direct critique of her stance on, like, almost sociopathic individualism. Like, I like her characters, but it's like, I don't view Howard Rourke as heroic. I view him as kind of sociopathic, which I guess could be heroic, but I don't see it as very, and I haven't finished The Fountainhead yet, so I'm not sure as to where that is, but it's like, I understand the appeal and the aesthetic, but I think a lot of it also has to be taken into context of Ayn Rand and her own upbringing. I mean, because a lot of it is just her justification of capitalism. Fine, I don't claim any sort of authority on whether capitalism is the best or the worst. I live under capitalism. I can get around under capitalism. I'm not going to complain too much, even though what it is currently is horrible. But it's not as bad as it was with monopolies and stuff, which, you know. What? You wanted to chime in about monopolies, apparently. And yeah, he's being annoyingly needy. Because I've been the only one here for the last week. That is fine, but whatever. But, you know, it's like this... I saw someone called it the ant conundrum, and that's a video I saw on it. And I liked that, because he did put it into context, because Ayn Rand grew up pre-Soviet Soviet Russia. She was there whenever the revolutions happened, and, you know, she was a part of what was considered the bourgeoisie class. So she got her entire livelihood basically stripped from her. And yeah, it's no wonder she was against communism. She had, like, it ruined her entire, well, I guess not ruined, because she was quite successful as a result of that. I mean, where would Ayn Rand be if not for communism? Which, it's kind of just like, you know, it's fine as a justification for capitalism, but it's like, you also have to understand where she's coming from. Like, she's coming from a place where, yeah, she had literally everything taken from her by people espousing communism. So, yeah, she's going to be kind of against that as a given. Because it crystallized in her this ideal against it. And so, yeah. Thus we have objectivism. My dog's right here. But, yeah. It's kind of just... It's interesting to think about. But I didn't expect to go on that tangent, to be honest. I was just going to start talking about occult recipes because I had a good salad and wound up on the ant conundrum. I wonder what Ayn Rand thought of pepperoni. And that's really the only critiques I have of Ayn Rand. I mean, you know, like there's, at least today, you know, it could change tomorrow, it could change in an hour. I'm not really, I'm open to new possibilities with it, whichever way that goes, you know. And it's not like I'm an objectivist or ever have been. Like, if I have to choose, or would have to choose, you know, or, you know, like, I would probably prefer to be around objectivists over, you know, say, like, Satanists. Like, I think there should be, like, a 2-to-5 ratio between, like, Satanists and objectivists, because, you know, Satanists are great. Get the fuck over here. Yeah, there's stuff back there that you're gonna fuck with. And, anyway, dog is trying to get into my shit. Anyway, I still haven't finished unpacking fully, so I'd rather him not. And so, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Why are you so needy? Why are you so needy? I'm just gonna end this. because the dog is being needy, and I am not Hassan Piker.